So the affirmative claims that the legalizing of brothels will essentially make the pimp disappear, which is false because, as my partner stated, in many cases where countries legalized prostitution, it actually didn't change anything for the illegal prostitution, and it just creates more demand for prostitution, so they have to find people that are willing to work in this industry. So the demand goes up, so they have to find new people, and there's not an abundance of people wanting to do this, so it leads to sex trafficking. And so Rachel Lloyd says, the argument that legalizing prostitution makes it safer for women has just been borne out in other countries implementing full legalization. In fact, legalization has spurred traffickers to recruit children and marginalized women to meet the demand. So in this case, if the legalization of brothels is implemented in every state, the demand for the prostitutes will go up. So to meet demand, they have to find new workers. So that increases sex trafficking. And then also they say that legalization will get the prostitutes the help they need for like medical reasons. And J.G. Raymond says legalization was supposed to get the prostitute women off the street. Many women don't want to register and undergo health checks as required by law in certain counties legislating prostitution. So legalization often drives them into street prostitution. So many of the prostitutes are not willing to comply with laws, and prostitution is usually their last resort. So if anything, they don't. If they go legalized, they're gonna have to pay taxes and give up money that they wouldn't have, and they're usually poor, and it's not an ideal situation for them. So to give away money that they could just be pocketing is another misconception. And then she also stated that they have to take tests every month, but that doesn't touch on the fact that what I stated from the CDC, it takes 17 to 29 days to detect it. So even if they're tested regularly within the month, the detection takes longer than the test. So they don't just take the test and it shows up. They take the test and then it takes 17 to 29 days to detect it, but they only touch that they're regularly tested, not when it's actually detected. And then if it's legalized, many of the prostitutes that would become go into the legal form, they're used to a life in like illegal activity, so it's easy to assume that they wouldn't abide by these laws. Along with the pimps, if they did go legal, they would become essentially like businessmen, and both of them are used to illegal activity, so it's easy for them to hide earnings and revenues and not pay as many taxes. And then, so there's a lot of loopholes. So currently, brothels are only legal in Nevada in counties with a population lower than 700,000. So Las Vegas and Reno actually are in counties that have a population higher than that. So there's no brothels in Las Vegas, but we all know that there's like escort services and other ways around it. So even if it's legalized, the loopholes to do it illegally are still there, and it doesn't change the fact that there's still going to be illegal activity.